I'm Carley Johnston here with Ken Cal, and welcome to Comerica Bank Game Day Preview. It's an original 6 matchup tonight here at Little Caesars Arena as the Red Wings play host to the Montreal Canadiens. The Wings enter tonight's contest with a 10-10-5 record after losing to the Kings 4-1 on Tuesday night. Ken, the Wings dropped their last 5 games, but their special teams continue to click. What else can the Wings do to start winning these games?
Well, I think they have to bear down on their chances offensively, Carly. You mentioned the power play penalty kill in the top 10 in the National Hockey League. That's always good. But when forwards get a chance to score, even if they run into a hot goaltender like Jonathan Quick, they need to bear down on those chances and make sure they get the puck into the back of the net.
The Canadiens enter Hockeytown with an 11-12-3 record. They recorded a 2-1 victory last night against the Ottawa Senators in Montreal. Off-season acquisition Jonathan Drouin leads their team in points with 17. The Canadiens have stumbled out of the gate this season and have gained a lot of ground due largely in part to All-Star goalie Carey Price. What do the Red Wings have to do to get that puck behind Price, and what other threats do the Canadiens pose?
No doubt about it, Carly. Carey Price is one of the best in the business when he's healthy, and right now he appears to be a real healthy goaltender. He won his last 3 games. Some other threats the Montreal Canadiens pose to Detroit is the fact that they're loaded up front with talent. Max Pacioretty, Alex Galchenyuk, even though he started slow, he's coming on right now, and of course Jonathan Drouin, who you mentioned earlier. These guys can all put the puck in the net, so you got to make sure that you keep a close eye on them, don't give them a lot of time and space, and hopefully you can win the game by doing that.
We caught up with Xavier Ouellet, Anthony Mantha, and Coach Blashill after morning skate to get their thoughts on tonight's game.
Xavier, big division battle against the Montreal Canadiens tonight. What do the Red Wings have to do to come away with a W?
We got to play hard. We got to play our game. We got to push the pace and play in their zone. I think we're a really fast team. We need to use our speed and put a lot of pressure on their Ds.
Anthony, growing up in a suburb of Montreal, were you a big Canadiens fan growing up?
Oh, for sure. Always going to games, watching games, trying to get their signatures. I mean, with my grandfather playing for Montreal back in the days, we had the access back in the old-timers room, so I would have my jersey on the front, I think, was the old-timers, and on the back would be all the new players or the active players at the time.
As a hockey player, do you enjoy playing against Montreal now, and you scored your first goal against the Canadiens?
Yeah, I mean, it's always special to play against your home team. If it's here or if it's in Montreal, it's always something different, and I enjoy playing them.
Yeah, I look at game 1 to game 82 equal, and they're all, to me, playoff games. We've talked about that lots. That's how tight the league is. Nobody has enough skill level above everybody else where you can't do that. Every game is so close, and certainly 2 games against division opponents when we're fighting for a spot, they're going to be critical. So these games are critical. Tonight's critical for sure.
Here are the keys to tonight's game. Outwork your opponent. I thought the Red Wings really did outwork the Los Angeles Kings through a majority of the game, but when they had their chances, the Red Wings just couldn't bury the puck into the back of the net. So that's the key. Outwork your opponent, and when you get a chance, as they say in Montreal, to put lay biscuit into lay basket, obviously you have to do it.
All right, thanks for the report, Ken. You can catch all of tonight's action on 97.1 The Ticket with Ken Cal and Paul Woods, or on Fox Sports Detroit with Ken Daniels and Mickey Redmond. Coverage begins at 7 p.m. and puck drop is at 7:30. Download the District Detroit mobile app and click on Upgrade Experience to unlock access to unique experiences and seat upgrades at Little Caesars Arena. For exclusive content, make sure you follow all Detroit Red Wings social media channels. Thanks for watching this episode of Comerica Bank Game Day Preview. For Ken Cal, I'm Carley Johnston.